going on YouTube? This your boy NoFear Chris, back with another video. Today I'm gonna talk about, man, how people be spending money and don't really got it like that. Nowadays, people's priorities are messed up, man, and it's sad. But that's why I'm here to help y'all out. I'm here to give y'all advice, man. That's what I'm here to do. This is more for my younger folks, like just graduated high school, early into college. You know what I mean? Listen, one thing I learned throughout the years, man, is don't buy nothing you don't have 10% of in your bank account. So for instance, if you want a $100,000 car, if you ain't got $10,000 in the bank account, you can't afford it, bro. I'm gonna repeat that again. If you're trying to get a car that's $100,000 and you don't have $10,000 in the bank account, that's 10%. If you don't have $10,000 sitting in your bank account, you can't afford that car. So one thing I'm gonna teach y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all know, is about the 10% rule. Now, I'm not just saying this for my younger folks. I'm just putting it at them because they can still, you know what I mean, they still young. But this goes for everybody, man. If you don't have 10% of that in your bank account, you can't afford it. You can't. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If you don't have 10% of what that costs, that car, that house, them jeans, if you don't have that sitting in your bank account, 10% of that sitting in your bank, you can't afford it. And obviously, I think all designer clothes, because people gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna buy some $700 shoes, and I know I got 10% of $700. But you gotta think, $700 shoes are not an investment. A car is somewhat an investment. A house is somewhat an investment. Designer clothes are not an investment. Or they're not. I'm sorry to tell you. They're not an investment. And one thing we gotta learn is, I know it's hard, but if you ain't rich or you ain't wealthy, you don't need to be buying designer clothes. And that's coming from somebody that used to buy designer clothes, man. It's not worth it. Yeah, you might get a couple more Instagram likes. Yeah, you might get a couple more girls like, oh, he got designer, ooh. Like, but at the end of the day, if you ain't rich already and you ain't wealthy, bro, you just putting on the front. You're faking, bro. People used to say, when you fake it to make it, like, you'll buy fake designer clothes. But in today's era, fake it to make it is buying designer clothes while you're not rich or wealthy. You can't really afford it. And taking pictures on Instagram, faking that you're rich. So when I say 10% like of a car or a house, that's an investment, man. Even if a stock, Amazon stock is $2,300, I think. I haven't checked in a while, but it's at least like 2 racks. If you don't have 10% of 2,000, don't buy Amazon stock. So I'm speaking into buying investments, not designer clothes. So don't go be like, oh, I got 10% of $700, I'm gonna go buy these $700 Balenciagas. Because that's dumb, bro. That's dumb. I'm talking investments. If you want to get a car, you ain't got 10% of that car. If that car costs $10,000 and you ain't got 10%, what's 10% of 10,000? I think it's like 1,000. I don't know, my math not good on percentages, but if you ain't got that sitting in the bank, don't buy it. Or sitting in stocks, because you know I don't like banks. I use the stock market as a savings account. Because I know over the years, if you get with me, I'll tell you what the right stocks to invest in. But I know over the years, my stocks are going to bring me thousands. My bank is not going to, it's going to bring me charges. My bank is going to bring me charges. My bank is going to bring me no type of, you already know, multiple sources of income, passive income. Get out them banks too, man. Leave them banks alone, man. My money, my savings account is my Robinhood account, my stocks account. You can take my, if you need, I'm not saying do this, but I'm a real person. I did it before. If you need that extra couple $100, take it out. It'll be in there within a couple days. You know what I mean? But try your hardest not to touch your money you put in stocks, especially when you're buying at a good price. You buy when the market is red. I'm working on my crypto and stock course right now, which will be available soon. Probably in a couple months. I'm putting a lot of effort into it. But the point of this video is, number one, investments. If you don't have 10% of what that investment costs, you can't afford it. Designer clothes, not an investment. Banks are not where you put your money. Banks are not savings account. Stocks are savings account. You just gotta learn the market, which I would teach you the market. So today, man, just remember that if you don't have 10% of an investment, do not buy it. You can't afford it. That's all I got for today, man. And stop using banks as savings accounts. Use your stock. Make a Robinhood account or whatever account that got stocks that you're comfortable with, and start investing, man. Start putting your money in safe places. And one more thing. All right, let's say if you're a drug dealer, or you got legal money, throw it in stocks. The cops are not going to, they're not going to be like, oh, this drug dealer or somebody, I mean, oh, they got their money in stocks. They're not going to believe that. So that's why you put your money in stocks. It's smart. Cops going to be looking for your cash. They're not going to be going in your phone like, oh, he bought stocks. No, you put your money that you don't want nobody to touch or know about, especially if you're a drug dealer, you're getting illegal money, put it in stocks. Because no cop is going to check your they're not gonna, I don't think they'll check your, they're not going to check your stock account, man. They're not. And when you're in jail or whatever, you're on the run, you call. If you want people to have that money, get me out, you call, give them the password, blah, 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 take that money out of there, and, you know what I mean? That's major game right there. Y'all don't know nothing about that, man. That's not a lot of people know about that. But anyways, man, I thought I'd drop a couple gems for y'all today, man. Put y'all on to some stuff. So number one, do not buy something you don't have 10% of. Number two, stop using banks as savings accounts. Number three, use stocks to stash your money. Stop burying your money. Stop hiding money, because it's going to be found. Stocks will always be there. You have to trust the stock market, which, yeah. But anyway, man, this your boy No Fears Chris, man. I'm out.